Previously on Tomb Raider 1. So here we go. Am I gonna die? Yes or no? No, I didn't die. That's what you were supposed to do. And with that, the adventure continues. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Tomb Raider Marathon. Today we're continuing with Tomb Raider 1, and we're doing the final level of the Egypt section, which is the Sanctuary of the Scion. So yeah, for some reason, Peru gets 4 levels, Greece gets 5, and Egypt and, spoilers, the final area of the game gets 3. So, yeah, what's up with that? Why not equality, you know? Why not 4 levels each? I guess that's too much to ask. Okay, so here we go. Sanctuary of the Scion. And this, I would say, is the first actual hard level, because every single, well, except for one, every single enemy in this level is a crazy guy. So yeah, if you don't like fighting crazy guys, then oh boy, you're gonna hate this level and the last 2 levels of the game. Alright, so starting things off, we're gonna take our magnums, and oh my god, almost 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh darn it. But yeah, basically we want to go up these stairs, and we're gonna spawn 2 crazy guys, which are now more zombie-like. And why are you getting too close to me? Start shambling, idiot. Yeah, basically, once they start to get a bit close, just do a back step, or just walk backwards. Although, yeah, I just recommend you just do back steps or backflips, depending. But yeah, with that said, we collected 2 magnum clips at the beginning, and yeah, we haven't took any damage yet, so that's awesome. Now, at top of the stairs to the right, we got some magnum clips, and we're actually going to emerge from the back of a Sphynx. So yeah, we're actually on another butt of a Sphynx, which is pretty interesting, all things considered. Alright, now you may notice right there we got some items floating on the air. Now we're actually gonna get them immediately. However, before we do that, there is a crazy guy I want to kill. Because this guy, if he can show it, which is not going to show it, okay. I guess we're going to, oh, well, I guess we're going to see it. But basically, yeah, as you can see, this guy is now, these guys can now shoot projectiles, similar to the centaurs. And basically, these guys have 2 types of projectiles. They can either shoot tiny bullets, like the ones that we showcased right there, or he can shoot fireballs similar to the centaurs, which is no bueno. And should I go get him? Yeah, let's go get him. Let's go get the only secret in the level, because those floating items are the secret. And you'll be like, okay, how in the gosh darn Duat, because I think that's hell in Egypt. How in the gosh darn heck are we gonna get those, or that item, you know? Well, I'll show you how. So what you want to do is you want to stand on this corner, and then you want to do a running jump and grab on, and make sure you want to do it on the right side, because the left side is too high and you're not gonna grab it. And also, you can see what our objective is, because you can see we got a receptacle for an Ankh over here and one over there. And in fact, if we drop, yeah, look at this. Look at low poly Lara. It's awesome. Now that's what I call a thumbnail shot. I could do, I was thinking of doing a thumbnail, making thumbnails using the remaster because of photo mode, but yeah, I don't know. I might, depending how the thumbnail would look using the footage from this game, which is what I do to use my thumbnails. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something different. Or maybe I'll do the photo mode when I eventually get to the remasters. But yeah, basically, as you can see, we got some items. And basically what you want to do is you want to stand on this corner, and then you just want to do a running jump. And you will land directly onto the secret, claiming the final weapons of the game, the Uzis. And these things are awesome. They essentially have the same damage, or they essentially deal the same damage as the pistols. However, they do this. Yeah, as you can see, they rapid fire. And yeah, get ready to see a lot of Uzi action, because yeah, these are probably the best weapons in the game. Not to mention that you get a stupid amount of ammunition for these weapons, which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit too much in my opinion. To the point that if I use nothing but the Uzis in this level, I will still have plenty of ammo for the last 3 levels of the game. And that is no joke. But yeah, we got the Uzis, which is awesome. And to add insult to injury... Oh, well, I just fell. Okay. But to add insult to injury... Or not add insult to injury, but... just like, you know, the Magnum clips give you 50 ammunition... every Uzi clip gives you 100 clips. So, yeah, just go bonkers. And yeah, as you can see, we have below 1,000, but trust me, by the end of the game, we're gonna have 3,000 at least. If we're lucky, 4,000. But again, if I don't use them. I believe if you don't use Uzis at all, I believe the max ammo you get is like around 8,000, which, yeah, it's a fuck ton. Okay, so now we have to get those Ankhs that, you know, go on top of the Sphynx's head. Now, if you explore this area, you're going to see 2 doors in this giant room. There's going to be a door behind the Sphynx's face, which I didn't show, but it's there. And there is a door over yonder, over there on the distance. And I'm not going to get to it, but I'm going to show it later. But essentially, we have to open those doors because behind those doors, we got some Ankhs to get. So now we're going to go and open one of the doors. Now, what's actually kind of evil is that you may think, okay, this door is going to open the closest door to it, which is the one that is kind of behind me, except that, no, this lever will actually open the farthest door, the door that is essentially on the back, at the back of the Sphynx's head, which is pretty funny, all things considered. But yeah, now we're going to do some platforming, some epic platforming. And once we get to the top, we can move on along. Now, right here we got Save Crystal, and we also have this Clank Clank door. And you know what? I'm going to save my game. Just because I die. Because, yeah, this level is very easy. This is a very easy level to fall off. But yeah, instead of going for the Clank Clank doors, I'm just going to jump ahead and just skip the doors. And yeah, with that said, let's go and pull the first lever and open the door. Now, by opening the door, or by pulling the lever, we actually spawned a flappy guy. Or a flying crazy guy. And these guys are very interesting enemies, because something I've noticed is that when they're farther away... So, okay, so usually when it comes to hit scan, you know, the farther the enemy is, the more harder it is to hit it, you know, all that stuff. However, when it comes to the flappy guys, when they're flying, I tend to miss more when they're close to me than farther away, which is very weird. Okay, I forgot if I had to do a running jump, but... Oh, shoot, okay. No, I'm doing a standing jump. I'm gonna risk it. Don't die, Lara Croft! Okay, thank God. But yeah, here we can make this jump and get a, oh my God, a large med pack. And now, here's a very interesting mission in this level. So, as you can see right there, right here we got some slopes. And yeah, the best way that I found to do this is to just run towards this and try to slide front, so you can actually just slide backwards. Although, to be fair... Yeah, you're not going to lose all of health if you slide forward. But what's actually weird is that these slopes are not on the Saturn version. Yeah, the Saturn version doesn't have these slopes, which means that if you want to go down, you have to essentially backtrack the way you came, which is very interesting. Very interesting that they actually removed an easy way to get back down, which completely caught me off guard because I just dropped like just casually and then I just died. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh well, thank you for missing, Laura. Okay, so now we're gonna go our way. So now we're gonna make our way to the door that we opened, but we're also gonna make our way to the second lever. And in order to do that, we want to go to this paw of the Sphynx, which is the right paw if you're facing the Sphynx, or the left if you're facing away. And then you want to find this platform. And now we're gonna do some epic platforming. And yeah, basically this will give us access to the lever. And the lever is actually, yeah, it's right up there. You can see the safe crystal, but yeah, the lever is right over there. You can see the texture over there. Now, before we continue, there are some magnet clips we can get. And right over here, we can actually do a massive skip. I'll just show real quick, but you can actually do a running jump to this platform. And you can actually pull yourself up here, and you can actually skip a major part of this platforming area. But just in case, I'm going to showcase everything. But to be fair, just take that path. Just take it. But yeah, basically, we want to just jump over here. Have the texture wobble a bit. And then we just want to shimmy to the right. And at this point, if you fall off, I'm pretty sure the fall is high enough to kill you. So, yeah, don't fall off. I don't know why I'm looking at my webcam when I don't have a webcam on. Oh my god. I might do webcam when I stream, but I'm not comfortable on using a webcam yet. But again, all in due time. Okay, so for this part, we want to be very careful to not hit pits or slopes like the ones in front of me. And yeah, for this one, just do a running jump. And here we got the magnum clips that I missed so many times because this ledge is the one that we pull ourselves up when if you decide to skip the area. All right, so here we got another. And here we have another safe crystal. And I should save after killing... whatever. We'll chance it. These guys overall are not that difficult. The tough part is getting the... is trying not to get hit by a body part, essentially. But... okay, I'm gonna angle my way to... actually, no, that's a bad idea. Let me just go over here. Let me just pull up here, because, yeah, these guys cannot... get up here, or they can, but they have to land. Yeah, essentially what these guys do is they have to land, and then they have to like reset their pattern so they actually act like the normal crazy guys, because even if they're flying, even if they have wings, they're still the crazy guys we know and love. Does anyone actually like these guys? I don't know. All right, so let's hello? Why didn't you jump forward, Lara Croft? Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. I guess this is the game telling me, hey, stop recording, dumbass. But yeah, I'm not gonna cut. We're just, because we're at the spot, so yeah. We're just gonna kill the flappy guy again. Oh my god, okay. Let's just kill this idiot. There we go. I think the game killed me because it didn't want me to take damage from the debris of the crazy guys. Oh my god, that's my favorite line from Twister. We got debris coming down. Debris! It's like, yes, Bill Paxton, it's right in front of you. Twister. What a fun movie. Twisters is also really fun. Anyone who says that it's just a cheap knockoff, and you're wrong. It actually does enough to make it its own identity, which I appreciate when they do that with sequels. Kind of similar to a Romulus, which, even though there are some aspects that I do not like the cameo of a certain character played by a dead actor, and of course the one-liners that feel out of place. But yeah, that's enough. I'll talk about Romulus, because Romulus is a good movie. I mean, people call it the best alien movie since Aliens, which that's kind of sad to some degree. But then again, a lot of people say that Prey is the best Predator movie since the first Predator movie. So, you know what? That's even worse to some. That is even worse to some extent. Since nothing is bad, since ever since the first movie, it's just bad. Although then again, that's the case. That could be the case with Jaws, since Jaws 2, 3D, and Resurrection are just bad movies. Although Jaws 3D is one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies. I love how bad it is, especially if you watch it in 3D with 3D glasses, which I had with some friends. It is so good and so funny. Okay, so I've been completely skipping over everything, but yeah, we got a bunch of we got some shotgun shells and I believe a small med pack, and yeah, we now made it to the first door, to the first doorway, and you may actually see the Ankh right there, and you're like, oh, look at that, free picking. However, as you enter, we're gonna get attacked by a centaur, and if these guys are close to you, what you could do is just try to get behind them. But if they just go away, you can just do the good old back and forth sidestep jumping. And yeah, if you get close to them, they do have a melee attack where they will just try to kick you with their front feet. And I thought there was a save crystal here, but nope. Oh, we already got the save crystal at the entryway, but I'm thinking of the other room. But yeah, right here we can just fall off, and as soon as we slide off, we're actually going to spawn a crazy guy, and this guy can be very deadly because he's a shooter. So let's just drop down, do damage, and there we go. Alright, so now we just gotta slide down, and here we can actually get the second door that we opened back when I died. So yay for that, right? Okay, there we go. I had to change something in my mic. Alright, so in this room, we want to slide down backwards, because this will allow us to shimmy onto this ledge. Now, I believe if you're lucky, you can actually, let me try it out. Let me try it out just to be fancy. Oh, well, I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. GG. I am bad at video games, and that's the end of that story. Alright, let me try this. Okay, this is going to be a bit tricky. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be very tricky. Oh, my God. Stop hitting the wall, Laura. What are you doing? There we go. Okay. So yeah, if you actually do a running jump, you can actually land on this ledge, avoiding that slope. Even though just shimming is much faster, as I very clearly showed. Unless, of course, you want to do it in case you slid down the wrong way, in which case I don't blame you. Okay, so now we got this even more stairs, and we got another slope, but this time we want to dive. Because in the water, we can get a sapphire key. And yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these keys are called sapphire keys. Let me just see real quick. Oh no, this is a gold key. Wow, look at that. Never mind. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. Alright, let's go up here. And then we have to... That's a wall, Laura. And then we gotta slide, and then jump at the end, and grab the ledge, very epically. And now we got a very tricky situation, because now we gotta fight another centaur. However, as you can see, oops, I hit the mic. We're in a very narrow bridge, and yes, doing the side jump is not gonna be an easy task. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just go guns a-blazing. Yeah, basically, we're gonna get him in a position where he can't shoot me, and this is a bad position. Holy crap! Yeah, if he's shooting at you, make sure that you're not closer to him, because his shots will most likely hit you as he shoots them from his gun. But yeah, in this room we have a small med pack, the second Ankh, and another safe crystal. However, I'm gonna bypass this one, and I'm gonna use the one in the I'm gonna use the one in the Sphynx, where the Ankhs go. That's mainly because the way back is not that bad. I swear to God, if I fucking die after saying that, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm ending the video. No, I'm not doing the same thing as New Super Mario Brothers, because this is a new type of video. This is a walkthrough type video, you know, while also sharing some and talking about other stuff. Which, by the way, when it comes to this marathon, I'm going to try my best to not talk about 3 things when it comes to Tomb Raider. The first one being the remasters. Now, yes, I have mentioned the remasters here and there, but then again, when it comes to the remasters, they're basically the same game, except that, you know, we have remastered graphics and all that. So at the end of the day, it's really not that bad to talk about. Now, there are some things in the remaster that I want to address, which will be more practical when we get to Tomb Raider 3, believe it or not. But as of now, I'm just gonna talk about the main game, and I'll even talk about the other versions that I play, like in this case, the Saturn version, and when we get to Tomb Raider Gold, I'll talk about the PC version of Tomb Raider 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Another thing I will not talk about in detail is the Legend is the future Tomb Raider games. In other words, the Lao games and the 2013 trilogy. And also, by the way, here we reached the ceiling, which is pretty funny. But yeah, for this marathon, I'm going to try not to address the Legends games or the 2013 trilogy. And the main reason as to why is because, I'm going to be completely honest, I do not like those games whatsoever. I started to get warm with Legend, but Anniversary, Underworld, and especially the 2013 trilogy, I despise those games. Well, except for Rise, because I actually really do like Rise. Alright, so let's get down safely, and we're going to get down safely the same way we did as we got the Uzis. And yeah, we just opened the door. So let's get on down. And finally, the third thing I want to address, and this is mainly because for Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6, is that at the time I'm recording this video, or at the time I'm recording this marathon, which will most likely be the same for Tomb Raider 4, at least, if not 5, I will not make comparisons to Tomb Raiders 4, 5, and 6 remastered if they came out as I'm playing through Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to play the remasters of 4, 5, and 6 until I finish recording 4, 5, and 6. Now, that being said, I play every game in order, and I want to, you know, get the trophies before I move on to the next game. So, yeah, essentially, I want to have this marathon done so that I don't make any comparisons to 4, 5, and 6, which essentially will mean if they changed or improved things in the remasters. And I guess I should say I guess I should say this in advance, but if I don't mention something that was improved or changed in the remasters, I will, and you tell me in the comments, then I will appreciate it, but at the same time, not to sound rude, but I will not care, because I want to focus on the original versions of these games, which are the games that I grew up with. Like the, you know, like the save system. Also, before I drown, I guess I should explain this. So, yeah, right here we got a statue of Horus and, I guess, Anubis. And what you want to do is you want to go in between the legs of Anubis, or the right statue as you're facing them. And in here we got this lever, and I hope to God I do not drown. And yeah, basically we want to get out of the water. Yes! Okay. And by pulling that lever, not only did we got ejected into this place, which is inside the inside one of the statues, I think. Actually, no, behind the statues. But it also drained the water outside on the statue room. So now we can actually pull a lever that was actually on the Anubis statue. So let's go get it. Now, before we do anything, there is a flappy guy that I want to kill. So let's go over here. And yeah, I like how he just spawns as we slide down, which is pretty funny. And as you see, he just went through Anubis' snout. So that's cool. Come on, Laura. Save the game. Why does it take so long to save the game? Yeah, saving the game can be a bit finicky because you have to be like directly in the face of the crystal. All right, now right here, we're actually gonna get a bit of a secret. Well, not secret since we already got all the secrets, but if you go to this ear, we can actually stand almost inside of it, but we can also get a large med pack that is inside the ear, which is pretty awesome. All right, and now we gotta get down, and getting down is kind of tricky because, yeah, if you jump on the wrong place, you're gonna die. However, because we are in this position, what we can do is angle right here and just do a dive. Sweet. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the Anubis statue. Not underneath, but we have to go into his junk, I guess. I don't know. And we're gonna pull the lever, which is gonna open a door in between the legs of Horus. So now, let's... Oh, nice. So now, let's go down. And yeah, we are essentially going on to... And essentially what we're doing now is we're going all the way back to the beginning of the level. Now, the reason we want to do that, actually, the reason we want to do that is because the objective of this level is to get a Scarab key that will allow us to get into the resting place of the Scion Piece. Also, I guess I should mention that, yeah, once we climb 4 steps, we will get some Magnum clips in 5, 6, and I believe once we get halfway through 8, we're gonna get another Magnum clip drop. Oh no, it's after 9. Yeah, here it is. So that's 9.5. And then we got 10, 11, and finally 12. And yeah, so you can see we are all the way back at the beginning of the level. You can see there's the doors and there's the stairways. Now, I'm not going to pick the Scarab yet because I'm going to save my game. And that is because now we have what is probably the hardest part of the level, and that is to kill 2 crazy guys and a centaur at the same time. Now, thankfully, what you can do is you can grab the Scarab, and what you can do is go all the way back to the beginning of this hallway. Oh, God. Oh, I was fine. He was shambling. Huh, they usually never do this. But yeah, basically, when they run, what you can do is you can actually do a side jump. Oh, he didn't die. Wow. Let's lure him. So yeah, as soon as you pick up the Scarab, you're gonna spawn 2 crazy guys and a centaur. Now, the crazy guys can actually go, as you saw, they can actually chase you up to this point. Now, the best way that I found to avoid these guys without taking damage, or fighting these guys without taking damage, is make sure that you're all the way against the wall, and as soon as they get close to you, do a side jump to the left or to the right. Because if you stand on this tile that I'm standing right here, this is a limit tile, meaning that they cannot go beyond this tile that I'm standing on right now. And yeah, basically, as they go bad, you can just shoot them on the way back. And this is not a good spot. Oh my god. Wow, that was interesting. I thought I was going to get screwed. Okay, there we go. But yeah, once the 2 crazy guys are dead, focus on the centaur and the horseman. And there it is. So many explosions, my god. And yeah, as you can see, this is where the Scarab goes. And yeah, the end of the level was at the beginning the whole time. And you know, a lot of people may be wondering, John, what did you tell me? Well, that's because, you know, we gotta have some suspense, man. Or we need some suspense in this series, man. Like seriously. Wait, how many shotgun do I have? 38. Nah, let's give the shotgun some love. Because now we're gonna have a surprise from someone. Is it Pierre? No, because he's dead. And also, yeah, as you can see here, we got a point of no return. So if you skip the secret or some items, then sucks to be you. But yeah, let's get our shotgun and let's get a visit from an old friend.
I still got a pain in my brain from you. And it's telling me funny ideas now, like to shoot you to hell.
Like to shoot you to hell. So yeah, as you can see, Larson is back. And he is the exact same as he was in Tomb of Qualopik. And he takes 3 shotgun shells to kill. That is really funny. Oh my god, that's actually really funny. Okay. But yeah, there we go. Larson, he's basically like a mini boss. But the funniest thing about Larson is that you can completely skip him because yeah, the Scion Piece is just right here. So you can just gun it for the Scion and just pick it up, because as soon as you pick it up, that's the end of the level. So yeah, not very long level whatsoever, or not very anticlimactic section, I should say right now. Maybe he should have had like a key similar to how Pierre did in Timothy Hoken. But ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we are done with the Sanctuary of the Scion, and we are done with this video of the Tomb Raider Marathon. Next time we meet, we're moving on to the final area of the game, starting with Natla's Mines. I know, Natla? Where's she been all the time? Well, we're gonna find out next time. But until then, this is Jonathan Wolf. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.